Naya is 9 months away. Wow. First, just gave a middle finger to leakers, it seems, because they announced, well, they gave you silhouettes of characters you can expect in the next coming patches, which is odd that they did that. I didn't expect that from them, but looking forward to what's coming. I'm actually very excited, but I think we're at the end of the year. 2024 is almost done. Holy damn. It's time to look back on the characters that came out this year and choose which one's the best overall character in terms of story and lore, characterization and playstyle, and how well they work within the meta and design, because I don't really care about the meta that much until it comes to like Spiral Abyss. But to each his own. Leave a like and subscribe, and let's get tier listing. Is that a thing? Tier listing? Okay. Let's do some tier listing. Okay. Don't have all the characters, so I can't make a good assessment on their combat ability, so that's why I'm using other factors to determine how good they are overall. So the tiers are best, good, and meh. They didn't leave any lasting impression. They're just there. They're just there to be a part of the world. So we're gonna start off with maybe one of the best characters ever introduced into Genshin, Shenhe, or I think that's how you pronounce it, right? And again, this comes to me not having her, so I can't really make an assessment on her abilities, but I know she's really good because I know that she can turn if she can turn Xilonen into a main DPS, then that must be pretty good combat wise. So for my first pick, Shenhe, the first character of 2024, the first 5-star 2024. But yeah, she is probably one of the best characters they introduced. Her characterization in the Lantern Rite quest and her story quest was so well done, and it didn't need to be as good as it was because she doesn't have that much importance to the overall story. But seeing that she's a character that's been in the game for, well, she's technically been in the game for a while, they add so many more layers to her, and now I'm thinking that she's probably the best parent figure in the entirety of this game. Because if you look at it, you have Alice, who left her daughter to be raised by the Knights of Favonius. Raiden's a terrible mom. Nahida maybe, but no. But seeing that Shenhe has more, more, what do you call it? Surrogate? Yeah, it would be well, it wouldn't be surrogate. It would be, yeah, she has more surrogate children, and she did a pretty good job. She even turned the traveler into her children at one point, into her child at one point, giving them that motherly love. So yeah, and bruh, her interactions are absolutely hilarious.
If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Oh yeah, and Shenhe's design, she's Bayonetta, but a bird. That's where she is. It's gonna be hard to get her out of the top spot, but I think I see someone that could. So yeah, Shenhe's best. I don't think anybody would disagree with me here. Okay, so the first 3 characters that I see here, they fall into each of these categories. So like Gaming, story-wise, his story with his dad and not wanting to take up the family business, and he wanted to do his own thing. Pretty great lore that they put into a 4-star character. That's pretty great. That's actually pretty nice. And his performance at the Lantern Rite, top tier animation, top tier. And I think he has a lot of cultural significance in China, so that's a plus, right? But what takes him down from like, oh yeah, let me add things to it, then let me take it away. And his play style for 4-star, he was the return of 4 stars being actually good this year. So he's probably one of the best 4 stars 4-star DPSs right now in the game, and Shashanyan's a big proponent of that. But he can do his stuff on his own, so he's really good. But his design, he's just Pyro Chungyeon, so that kind of takes down his points there. So he's good right where he is. But the thing that makes him a bit better than Chungyeon is that the glow design on his ultimate makes him he looks like he looks like a Natlin character with Night Soul. That was actually very creative of them to do that. And then yeah, I think that's good. He's right in the middle. The return of 4-star, because I think a good amount of the 4-star, well, all of the 4-stars this year has been very good, and he started that trend. And yeah, okay, so as I said, the first 3 characters, they fall into that place of like meh. They fall into the first 3 categories, and Chiori's one of them that she kind of, in terms of her sales, she kind of suffered in being close to certain characters that are coming up very soon. You can see them right there. But she suffered because of that. But also, I think they should have done more with her trying to go back to Inazuma. At least bring her back to Inazuma for, I think, the first time since the Sokoku decree. Because I think she left a long time ago. So bringing her back would have been a better way of giving her better characterization. Because from the looks of it, from the story, she's just a boss bitch. To be honest, she's just a boss bitch. And that character, it's not dynamic, it's just a basic character trait that I think a good amount of people in the game has. So, but she's probably the best at it. But yeah, I don't feel anything for her. She is what she is. She has a very hilarious moments with like Ayato.
Words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
But I think that's kind of it. Her playstyle, okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about her. Design-wise, for a fashion designer, she has the design I expected her to have. She looks like she's been in like what do you call that room where sewing goes? She looks like she's been in the room making clothes. I don't know what kind of room is that. I don't know. A tailor. Yeah, she's been in the tailor. Yeah. Would it be a tailor? Whatever. But yeah. Apart from that, she's fine. Her design is the thing that keeps her not making. If her design was trash, I would have probably made a different category for her specifically, because she's just okay. So this is kind of one of the reasons why I think her banner didn't do that well for me, Hoyo, because they put her, I think, on is the same patch. No, it's not the same patch. They put her before 2 of the most anticipated characters for Fontaine, and maybe one of the most anticipated characters in Genshin ever since they made that trailer for the Harbingers. Arlecchino, I don't know if she's okay. Yeah. Arlecchino, yeah, might be the best character so far on the list. Might be the best character they made this year. Women in pants, well, I don't know why they don't do it more often. Her design is immaculate, even though she looks like, well, who came first, Boot Hill or her, because they kind of look like siblings. But I would assume her came first. But yeah, what do I need to say about Arlecchino that haven't been said already? She's meta as fuck. She's powerful in the lore. I think she might be one of the I'm not a pussy or anything, but if I was supposed to be scared of a character in real life, if they existed, Arlecchino might be one of those characters. Her characterization and how terrified she was to like Farina. Even Novelette had moments of like, oh shit, I want to fuck with that. her characterization is absolutely great. Her boss fight, I wanted more from her boss fight, but it is what it is. It feels a bit too easy these days. Yeah, I do hate the fact that they squashed the Traveler. They completely squashed the Traveler against the Harbinger. I know the characters that had, the Travelers had help with other powerful opponents, but at least give them a chance to do something. This is not about the Traveler, but this is about how they decided to make her as powerful as she is, by showing you that, oh, the Traveler can't do shit. But they should have given the Traveler a bit more there. Don't like that. But yeah, best character so far. She's this would put her like number 1. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. She's meta as fuck, bro. She turns her polearm into a scythe. I don't need to say any more. All right, and another reason why not Chiori. What's her name again? Yeah, it is Chiori. Oh shit, I got her name. Oh damn. Another reason why Chiori didn't get that big of sales is Clorinde. Okay, so with Clorinde, her story isn't the most fleshed out or impactful. Yeah, it's very terrible what she did, but she's very terrible what she did with Navia's father, but she was kind of doing her job, so you can't fault her for that. It's tragic, but she's doing her job. She's killed plenty of people, so why is it a sad thing now? Oh, is it because she was a friend? Yeah, kind of, but you killed a lot of people, so you took away a lot of people from other people, so not really as strong as oh, I killed your father, instead of, oh, I'm a Conrian that looking for revenge and I've killed my master and I've taken over the... see what I mean? Okay. And I fought in the Archon War and embraced 2 of the most powerful characters in the game, and I created a lot of stuff in leeway and stuff. Oh, I killed your father because I'm a very strong opponent. Okay. Design-wise, though, top tier. When I first saw her, I expected a bit more. Kind of disappointed as to how they went about it. Yeah, she's a stoic character that's feeling regret about what she did, but they could have added a bit more. I didn't do her story quest, so maybe there's a bit more to that, but from what I've gotten from the Archon quest, the fact that they didn't spend that much time on her, they spent more time on Navia, kind of shows how not that relevant she is. She's the person that set into motion a certain character beat in Navia's life. But apart from that, nothing. Majority of her thing is about somebody else, not her. So she's fine where she is. Playstyle wise, great. She replaced Raiden a bit. Yeah, she replaced C2 Raiden. So that's kind of a good thing there, because there's not a lot of great electro DPSs, so she's probably the best electro DPS in the game right now. And the fact, she's shooting pistols and a sword and ching 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 ching. So great on her. Her and Arlecchino coming up. I have Arlecchino, so I don't need to worry about that. But the fact that she's coming up with the next 4 characters that I want, well, 3 characters that I want. Boy, I think I'm gonna have to skip her in order to get Mavuika. I don't know. I think if I get Mavuika early, I think I might skip Lolly for Clorinde. Maybe. But yeah, Clorinde, number 3 on the list of best characters this year. Alright, so next character is Sigewinne. First highlight about Sigewinne that I think everybody knows, she shot the Traveler. That was actually absolutely hilarious.
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
and her story about her trying to understand human emotions and being a Melusine, trying to disguise herself as a human so she can do that as well, and her being as caring as she is. Nice. It's not, from what you saw about her, well, what you see about her, you get what you came for. So overall, she's a good character in terms of expectations and wait, expectations and all that stuff. Playstyle wise, I don't see her in a lot of meta teams, so I'm assuming she's like okay. I haven't seen her in the Abyss, so she might be good, but she's not great. But because I think she might be a better character than Chiori, I'm gonna put her in good. She's okay. I think she, out of every character that was made this year, she might be in the center. Well, the 14 characters that are released this year, she might be in the center of all of them. So anything above her is really good, and anything below her is like, okay. If you're below Sigewinne, then you need to work on that. So yeah, don't know what else to say about Sigewinne. I like that her bow creates hearts. That's kind of funny. Create hearts, power of friendship and stuff like that. Otherwise, yeah, Sigewinne's fine. She's fine. Another baby. Oh, wait, is she the second Hydra? Do it? No. Okay, never mind. All right, so this guy, I did not expect him to be as important to the lore as he is, but really good. His design for a 4-star, yeah, you have to give him props for his design as a 4-star. Really good, better than Sigewinne. Not better. I think the only thing that's making Gaming a bit better than him, yeah, his lore is way more important than Gaming, but his playstyle might be a bit clunky. The fact that he stays in one position, that might work for bosses if he has a shield, but moving enemies, it's gonna be rough. So I think I'm gonna put Gaming over him because of the meta thing. This might be the one time that meta rules over characterization and design. His design, great, but not the best when it comes to combat. So I'm gonna put him right there. I think that's a good place for him because the level of importance that he has for like the bridging the gap between the academia and the people of the desert is really critical to the development of that region. So, and he has all of that on his back to move forward with. I don't know if they're gonna visit that in future quests, because I think there's, well, they might return for like an event, another event next year in Sumer like they did. So he's great. His introduction, not introduction. His introduction is pretty great. How he fought against Sino. He lost, but still a great fight. I need more fights like that. The fact that we only got 2 of those in Natlan is kind of weird, because the nation of war, you'd expect more fights and stuff. Maybe we get more in next patch. But yeah, his fight was great. He lost, so it kind of pegs him down a bit. But he's still very powerful in the lore. Still very powerful. He's not as powerful as, for say, like Candice in the desert characters. Sino during that quest has gotten to like maybe Harbinger level after he received the second half of Hermanubis' light from Sethos in the story quest. He's no slouch though. So that's kind of great. But the animation of his playstyle is great, but the playstyle is clunky. So he's right there. He's right there. Okay. I think this character might be in a weird spot. Her design isn't inspiring at all. Her playstyle, she's Dendro official. Her design is Dendro Lisa. Her character is nah. But she's meta as fuck when it comes to burning and mostly like burn melt teams. She's really great in that. The fact that she's one of the characters that helped me get to help me finish the Abyss for the first time, I'm gonna peg her up a bit. Maybe not as I think. Maybe better than Sethos. I'm not gonna put her better than Gaming because she works really well with Gaming, so she makes Gaming a better. But her character, she's a perfumist and she does investigative reporting, well, forensic science. Okay. A bit too late for that because we've done crime cases before in Fontaine. Why is only that she's coming up now? Come on, missed opportunity. It's like having two lawyers in the game and you didn't introduce them into the nation of justice where we had a courthouse, Kukishinobu and Yanfei, and they didn't use them. It's like we did an investigation with where we need forensic science and all that stuff, and she wasn't included. Come on, that's kind of stupid. So yeah, she did an investigation during her own quest, but how much better if it was that she helped us during the cases of the thing that happened with Navia's father. So, and even the Archon thing. So yeah, she's okay where she is. All right, so this is where we get to Natlan characters. I have a bit of a hate-love relationship with these characters. You'll see later about who I have the most contention for. But Mualani is another character that what you see is what you get with a little bit more, so that's why she's gonna be much higher here. But I think her playstyle, well, compared to what came after, her playstyle and her traversal mechanic still don't make that much sense. So she's using a balloon to travel in water, but still makes more sense than somebody else. We know who I'm talking about, but we'll see later. But she's very powerful, and I like her design. I like her design. It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself that I like her design. You know what? Yeah, is she better than Clorinde overall? I think this might be recency bias. I don't have her, so but I've used her a couple times and she's made an impression on me. I think I'm gonna put her before Clorinde. Her lore is pretty basic, but she holds a lot of importance in Natlan as one of the heroes. Maybe after I'm done doing this, I might think about it. So she's third best right now, but I think she might be pushed out very soon. Cause, oh yeah, but do I need to explain why she's here? Because I don't think I do. I don't think I do need to do that. Yeah, outside of Natlan, her mechanic is pretty trash. Like Farina beats her like by a lot. But inside Natlan, she's actually really great. I don't know what else to say about her. Characterization is pretty basic. When it comes to this, exactly what I expected from her design and what I've heard about her before this. So she gets the job done. It gets the job done. It's not bad to expect something, or expect something if she's in between, like saying, "Oh, I expected that." Yeah, it's not shocking as to, "Oh, whoa, I expected that from her." So I'm satisfied with that. So that's great. But Kachina's better than her. No, not in terms of combat, but in terms of her being the best baby character in the game and the most believable child. Like I believe that a child in the real world would act like Kachina does. Apart from the whole trying to fight the abyss and shit. Apart from that, yeah, doubting yourself, overcoming those odds that you put against yourself. That's great. That's great. I wish Xilonen would have been like related to her in some way, maybe like an auntie or a cousin. But she's one of the few 4-star characters that has actually had a story arc and has finished that story arc. So that's a plus for me. And her design is fine. I think she represents her tribe visually better than Xilonen. So that has to count for something. Definitely better than Mualani when it comes to story. But not even that. Mualani can do much more damage with Kachina on the team. So that must mean she must be very, very good. Because Kachina is, you know, the song of whatever artifact set, that artifact set that you put on her? She is that artifact set, and then you put the artifact set on her, so she's twice the artifact set. If you know what I mean. So she's fine where she is in terms of combat. She is another solid 4-star for this year. And the best baby character in the game. If you don't like it, this is my tier list. Yeah. Okay. Kinich. The only 5-star male character this year. The only 5-star male character this year. For some reason, I don't know why. But I think the only thing that would make him better than Gaming, his design is unique to him. I don't like Ajax, pretty annoying character. I didn't expect the character that kind of. You see if Auron and what's his name again? Auron. Oh shit, I forgot his name. Oh my god. Auron and Kinich switched characters. He might have had a better impression on me. He seemed like the type of guy. You see how Auron is with Citlali? I expected, not really expected. It would have been better for Kinich to have that when it comes to Mavuika, since she's like his senior and stuff like that. But he's doing the little edge boy shit, and you're a short. I don't know what's up with these edgelords being short bitches or something. I know Benji's gonna get mad at me for that one. Benji, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, his design is better than his design is better. I don't know that much about his story. I don't know. So I'm gonna put him before Gaming. Just that's something in my head. Alright, I think that might be Benji getting mad that I said Kinich is a bitch, but I still don't care. Okay, but yeah, his design is unique to him, and he's very powerful. The reason why I'm gonna give him that because he helped Benji. I don't know if you guys know Benji, but yeah, Benji actually finished the Abyss with Kinich, so he must be pretty good. So Kinich, good character. Good character. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, he's Spider-Man. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. He's Spider-Man in Genshin. That's nice, right? That's nice. All right, so, okay, this one I'm not so sure about what to do with her. She's not the most interesting character. I think her trailer did majority of the heavy lifting when it comes to building her up, but apart from that, she didn't live up to the hype, honestly. Design's great, but this is where the believability of Natlin existing within the time period that Teyvat is set in becomes a bit I don't know what this game is trying to do anymore. But for the sake of hindsight, her design is really great. Her playstyle is really fun, especially if you have her with like a Shenhe, like I used that one time. She's actually really great in terms of, well, we all know she's great. She's supposed to be meta, so I'm gonna put her right before Kinich. She's not the best, but she's okay. But yeah, she's fine. Maybe and again, I think this is where the lore part of this discussion is a bit hazy on my side, because I haven't done any story quests since I think Shenhe. Wait, no, I think Arlecchino is the last story quest I've done. Damn. Okay, I need to work on that. But yeah, she is what she is. She's the best character. She's the best character in the good category. But looking at it now, I'm thinking Sigewinne move down here. Let me fix this. She definitely has more character. Well, not character. She definitely left more impression on me than Chiori. So Chiori's right there. Okay, I think that's fine with me. Shasach. Why did they do you so dirty? You had so much potential. Well, maybe not that much potential. What they did to you in that Archon quest was pretty tragic. But apart from that, I don't really care about Shasach. She didn't leave an impression. I just, every time I saw her, I was just like, you look weird. Like, why? I'm trying to wonder, why are you here? It sounds mean, but leave. I don't want you to be here. I think her sibling might have been a better character than she was. And again, I think that drags her down for me. But I think the thing that drags her down for me is that this is where the believability again comes in. She rides on a gun, dude. On a gun. A flying gun. If that's not a gimmick character, I don't know what is. The gimmick itself is so silly that I can't take the character serious. You lost your sister in the Archon quest, and then they gave you that playstyle. I'm like, I can't take your story seriously. Yeah, it's pretty tragic what happened, but I can't take you seriously at all. And I'm trying to think of things that she could have done differently. Well, what her kit could have done differently. But because I don't care that much about her, I don't know what to say. I don't know, maybe not a flying hat. A flying hat would have been more ridiculous. No, a flying hat would have made a bit more sense than a flying gun, but maybe like a jetpack or something. Maybe like a jetpack where she can like hover around and it does do what she do, but yeah, she could have had like different wings, like glider wings or something like that. Where her gliders could be like her parachute if something happens to it. If the thing runs out, she could have like those and go into a mode where she has pistols. I believe that pistols can exist in this world, and she could be like blow exactly how her kid is, but not standing on a flying gun. A jetpack would be fine since she was raised by like a, is it a cuckoo sword? No, it's not a cuckoo sword. Is it a cuckoo sword? I think it might be a cuckoo sword. Yeah, she was raised by a cuckoo sword. I would expect her to know how to at least trying to be one with her cuckoo sword, maybe her siblings. She made wings for herself and then she got an animal vision, so she uses them as propulsion for something. But making a big ass gun makes no sense to me. But like, maybe like a jetpack with some like that looks like wings. That would be nice, right? That would be nice. But yeah, is she meta? She's meta. Is she meta? Kinda. So better than Sethos, so she made a bigger impact, I'd say. But I think Emilie might be a bit more useful than she is, so I'm gonna keep her there. Yeah, I didn't plan to spend that long on Shaska, but yeah, I feel bad for what I said, but I don't regret it either. Yeah, do better, Mihoyo, because people already hated her, but now you're giving her people a reason not to even care. Yeah. Okay. I feel real bad about that. But yeah, the last character for the year, Auron. The guy with half a soul. The guy, I didn't get him because I'm looking forward to Mavuika, so I didn't pull anything. But the guy with half a soul. Again, what I said about Kinich. If they switched their characters, I would have been like, yeah, I get you. But you're just a little boy. He feels like he's just a little boy trying to look emo and shit. I like what he's done for like Electrocharge, but Electrocharge was fine even before he was around. Especially since they added that buff to it. But and again, his design is not really believable in the time of Teyvat, the time period of Teyvat that we're trying to exist in. Jeans and big emo boots? No. Hell no. So, no, I hate your design. Your design is stupid. Stupid boy. Character is stupid too. Playstyle? Okay. Better than Sethos? The only thing that would make him better than Sethos is his viability in the abyss. But I don't think that alone makes him a good character. But the fact that more people talk about Auron and not Sethos, I'm gonna add that into the equation. It's my list. But I'm gonna say Sethos is better than him. Wait a minute. They added two 4-star bow Electro characters this year. Come on, Genshin. Hold your verse. Come on. That's gross. But yeah, I don't like Auron. Stupid character. I think if they based his character on the thing that he was named after, then we'll have a different discussion, because from the pictures and depictions I've seen of that character, that would have been nice in Genshin. But they went with like an emo boy that's not really emo, with jeans and emo boots, and he shoots a bow. Okay, he flies like an owl and shoots like a bow. I don't know, but yeah. Let me see, what can I fix here? Yeah, so yeah, best character of 2024 is top number one is, wait, let me do it from the top, let me do it from the bottom, send in order. Best character number 5, Clorinde. Number 4, Mualani. And number 3, Kachina. If you don't agree with that, I don't give a damn. Kachina is the best. And number 2, I think I was thinking more number 1 because she's so great. She's so great. But the fact that I have Arlecchino, and Arlecchino's made my life so much more easier, I'm gonna put her in first. And number 1, Arlecchino. Hopefully the other harbingers can make a better impression. Well, hopefully other harbingers are as good as she is. So far, the captain is, I think they've ruined the captain's mystique a bit, but we'll see how his thing goes on from now on. And yeah, that's it. I think if these characters were released this year, I think this would have been the tier list. This would have been Mavuika. Yeah, Mavuika would have been first. Xilonen would have been the top of meh. And her design should have been, oh, Xilonen would have been the top of good. I don't know why I said that. And then she would be the bottom of good, because I like her design. She looks okay. Maybe the top of meh. But from her pyro infusion thing that I saw, not a pyro infusion, from her elemental absorption thing, I want to see how that works. So that's a bit interesting to me. So I'm gonna put her up here a bit. But that would have been the tier list if these characters were released, but they're not. So let me put them back here. And this is the tier list. Best characters of 2024. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I don't know when this video is coming out. So happy New Year, Merry Christmas. MJ out.